Okay, I'm the fire inspector for the city of Opelika. I've lived in Auburn. I arrived in Auburn in 1998. I've lived in the area ever since. I've been attending city council meetings for over a year or so now, and I felt that a lot of neighbourhood concerns weren't really being heard in city council. So I felt that I could bring a fresh perspective to the city council by being a representative of neighbourhood concerns. There's been a lot of concentration downtown with, I should say, there's been a lot of concentration in the City Council about downtown matters, and sometimes I feel long-term residents are peripheralised and don't get an opportunity to voice their concerns. So I'm running more as a representative of my neighbourhood. Well, my experiences in public safety have obviously given me an insight into what it means to have a safe neighbourhood. I think one of the interesting things that I'll be pursuing is revamping our neighbourhood watch programs. I'm very well versed in public safety, and I think that experience provides me with a pretty calm head in high pressure situations, and I would imagine that here and there in City Council there will be some pressure and requirements of representatives under pressure to make calm and decisive decisions, and that's the type of skill set that I have through having 24 years in public safety. I'll be making a point of visiting the businesses in my district so that they can put a face to a name, and any assistance that I can offer them, any concerns that they may have, I will be a hard-working advocate for the businesses in my ward, but also the neighbourhoods with regards to the neighbourhoods. There is a loose-knit group of people in where I live on Woodfield Drive area called Southside. Doesn't really have any protections through any recognised ordinances, but specifically for me, the neighbourhoods in my ward I feel need to feel, the people within our neighbourhoods need to feel comforted that their ordinances are strong, their zonings are strong, so that we're not, that the character of our neighbourhoods is not being slowly eroded by variances to zonings and unsuitable buildings in the neighbourhoods itself. There is, as I've been canvassing, there has been a lot of people in my neighbourhood, an overwhelming amount of people in my neighbourhood that are speaking that they are concerned at the direction that's happening in downtown, the speed of which is happening in downtown. I think we need to remember that Auburn is a very attractive place, and from that advantage point, we should be able to negotiate carefully considered development in our downtown area. And I'm not against development in downtown area by any means. I fully support the fantastic economic benefits that happen through growth. But I also believe that we can have a more considered, thoughtful, incremental growth for our downtown. So I would be advocating that by all means, let's look at what we can do to develop our downtown, but let's do it thoughtfully with a lot of communication, particularly from our long-term residents. I feel that it's safe for me to say, from my experiences canvassing, that people feel that their concerns of the downtown area have not been heard, or if they have been, that they've been dismissed. And I think that's an opportunity for all of us to come together as a community and really get a vision for this town that we can all get behind. I think one of the biggest challenges that I keep hearing about from people when I'm meeting them canvassing is that they're concerned that unregulated Airbnb type homes will slowly but surely erode the neighbourhood feel of a lot of streets within my neighbourhood. And so I would be looking to make sure that we have some good, fair regulations with regards to Airbnb type rentals, short-term rentals in our neighbourhoods. Uh, the other thing that keeps on coming up is people are afraid that the development of downtown is going to bleed on into our neighbourhoods, and I want to make sure that we enforce the ordinances as they are written now, and if possible, I think we'd strengthen them. And another thing that I've met with a few people, particularly some exciting entrepreneurs in this town, is that they feel that there is some grayness in the actual zoning ordinances that make it difficult for them to find their own, find their way when they look at property to invest in. And I would really like to make sure that developers feel that they are getting, that the ordinances work for everybody, not just for residents, but for people who want to invest in our neighbourhoods. If it's an appropriate investment, I'd like to encourage that, so long as it falls within a clear, established, written ordinance, and we follow those rules. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank so many people who've come out in support of me. I think my message about neighbourhood representation has resonated with a lot of people in my community. I'm a very reasonable, easy to work with human being, and I think the people who are supporting me can see that I'm a steady hand and a person who believes in collaboration, so that I think everybody can feel comforted that if I am successful in this campaign, that I will be a great team player, and I look forward to working with all the various boards and commissions and organisations within this city so that we can really move this thing forward with excitement, enthusiasm, and a lot of good discussion.